Hello everyone. So what I want to share with you today are some thoughts on quality assurance analyst position itself. And there's different people think about this position, and sometimes they don't give it the value that it deserves. But these people that work in the quality assurance department, they play a big role within the company. They're the ones looking out to make sure that things are done correctly, right? They help other team members grow, because by providing feedback on the stuff that they doing incorrectly or the stuff they missed, these people get to know their mistakes and learn from them, and that way everyone grows as a team. And that is very important. Also, by they help the company to obtain a certain level of let me see, what word can I use for this? Or standing, right? When a company is lacking quality assurance, a quality assurance department, a quality assurance professional, you can tell the difference. It's either in their products, in their services, documentation, organization, processes overall. An audit, when it comes in, when you have to do audits, you're kind of blind. You just have to pick stuff out, and then you're going to find out that there's so many things that are being done wrong because nobody's looking over them. So it's really important, the value of these people that are helping you, that this role plays, and it has an incredible amount of value for any company, but it's not always seen that way, and it's a shame. It's a shame to think about your quality assurance professionals as just somebody doing a job that is not important. Now, that's one thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about is quality assurance analysts for software testing. There's people that work in the quality assurance department knows that there's different sets of skills within these professionals. And if you have a team, they complement each other, which is great. And if you work in an IT department, you want the person that understands the infrastructure, the databases, the development piece of everything. Test cases, that can write test cases, that can read through a BRD, a TRD, an FRD, that can go to meetings and understand exactly what everyone's talking about, that has analytical skills to evaluate the current situation and be able to provide important information for people to make important decisions on it. Now, it is not fair to say to someone that because you don't have the complete skill sets, and now the last thing is the automation, right? The automating testing, that they're not worth a certain salary. Everyone has a particular they should be compensated for their experience, but it's not fair to say to someone that has all of the other skill sets, because you don't have automated UI, I'm not paying you, okay, until you learn this. You don't deserve a raise, you don't deserve blah. Automated UI tests are great. It's still a tool that somebody needs to create tests on it. Now, automated UI tests will never replace what a human being will do. Automatic UI tests do require a lot of time to put them together. Maintenance is required, and there's certain things you're not going to be able to capture with them. And there's only so much a computer can do, right? Machine. Once you create these tests, you're going to go out there, they're going to run, but they're always going to be doing the same thing. And that's great because you don't have to do regression testing on those. And for the new products, you can always do the positive, you could always create the positive testing for those. Now, you still want somebody to look over your UI, if there is a UI, an interface for this, right? To see if things look right, if the flow of things makes sense, if word tag correctly or incorrectly misspelled, font sizes, all those things, somebody needs to look at those. Whether it's the marketing department, whether it's the QA department, whether are the users, but somebody needs to do that. And also, you want somebody that can actually think outside the box, that knows what they're doing, that has previous experience on issues that have occurred, that will actually go in there with that knowledge and test on those scenarios. And yes, you can keep writing automated UI tests forever, but really what you're looking for in automatic UI tests is to cover specific paths and to make sure that when you promote from one environment to the other, or when changes to browsers or databases and stuff like that doesn't affect your application. You want to catch those with those tests, right? But there's other stuff that still needs to be done manually. And a person to do manual testing needs to have a particular mindset, a particular way to see things to be able to do that. And experience. Experience plays a big role. Not only do you carry experience from previous jobs, but also from the business knowledge, because you've worked in other projects. And then you also get to know your developers, and sometimes you know that a particular developer will do particular things, or always fails doing XYZ, and you want to make sure that you go and test those scenarios to have that level of confidence in the application. So all I'm saying with this is, do value your QA team. They play a very important role. These people are really looking out for everything that's related to the company, for the company's best interest. They're looking out for everyone, and they're just providing valuable information for the business to grow and to make really important decisions, right? So everyone depends on this department, whether you believe it or not. There's a lot going on in this department. So if you're underpaying the people that work in this department, see, evaluate it. See if you're fair or not with what they're getting paid. A lot of these professionals do not get paid enough. And when I say don't get paid enough, they get paid in comparisons to other people within an IT department. I don't know, I would say maybe like even sometimes like 30-40% less than everyone else, 50% less in one of the worst cases I've seen. Just evaluate it, be fair. Don't wait for an employee to ask you for a raise. Just just value them and just say, hey, this is what I think I appreciate what you're doing, and here it is. Meet the standards out there, salary standards, the medium. Anyway, I hope this helps. I do value all those people that put all this hard work into it. I think they're really great professionals, not only at work, but they also practice quality in their personal lives, and that's a big thing. Bye-bye.